maybe if some of you had some questions and answers from the media. Anyone from the media have any questions for Governor Johnson? Okay.
Are you finding other policy makers agreeing with you in public or private conversations?
Other policy makers agreeing with me in public or private. In public, none. In private, probably about 30%.
How's the Republican Party receiving you on the issue?
Very well. I'm still here. I live north of Taos. I live there because the skiing is as good as anywhere on the planet, and that happens to be my passion. And when I started this whole thing out, I was kind of looking to get egged or tomatoed, sent back to Taos, and it hasn't happened. The reception has been terrific. The reception has been terrific among the Republican Party, which I think recognizes that we can't continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. Well, actually, a few years back, I was in a really horrible paragliding accident 5 years ago. I found myself with a burst fracture of my 12th T vertebrae, which is the pivotal vertebrae in your back. So I broke my back. I broke 6 ribs. I had meniscus damage in both knees. I tore my ACL. And outside of those injuries, I had my neck and my shoulders and my hips. It took me 3 years to recover from that accident, but I found myself in a situation where I did not want to take prescription drugs for what was ailing me, because I've done that before for a very short amount of time, and I thought that it was horrible, I thought it was dangerous, and I did not want to subject myself to that. So I found myself laying on the floor for what was a diagnosis of being on the floor for 6 straight weeks, having to eat on the floor, not being able to get up other than just to go to the bathroom. And a friend came by and said, you know, Gary, do you want me to see if I could get you some marijuana? And yes, absolutely, that would be great. And so for 3 years, I smoked pot to deal with the situation, and I will tell you, doctors were telling me that I was not going to recover from this, that this was the end of my athletics, the end of my activism, and I'm not going to attribute this to marijuana, but I'm fully recovered. It took me 3 years to do it, and marijuana played a role in all this to help me through that.
Okay, folks, I just wanted to let you know, thank you, Governor Johnson. Governor Johnson is going to be heading up our entire national power panel here at 4:30, and so please come back then. Thank you so much, Governor Johnson. You're amazing.